Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit. crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, Character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
You're going to college. All the hard work's paid off. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. New friends, new athletic teams, new musical groups, new student government to get involved in, 85 organizations. It's going to be amazing. And I think one of the first things that you'll realize when you get here, at least I hope this is the case, is that although academics are the most important thing, no doubt about it, got to take care of the academics, time management, not a kid anymore, right? Young adult. The college is a whole lot more than that in a place like this. It is an experience. College is an experience that will last you for the rest of your life. The relationships that you make here, the memories, the late night stuff, the whole 9 yards is just going to be great.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life. A time of great significance, of growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you leave.
We are live inside the Marilot Sports and Fitness Center as the Adrian College Bulldogs host the number 3 team in the country, the Trine Thunder. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined alongside Destin Foy. And Destin, it's been a while since these two teams met back all the way in early December.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but both teams, there's been a lot since happens to both teams. Okay, yeah. There's a lot happens since both teams have played each other. Right now, the Trine Thunder are on a 13-game win streak, so they're on a hot streak to finish off the rest of the season. But for the Bulldogs, they want to end off the season on a high note, beating off one of the top teams in the country. Will really give them some momentum heading into the tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup and a big couple 2 games to end the season for Adrian. Hosted number 2 Hope this past Wednesday, and now have the number 3 team in the country in their home barn. It's a packed crowd, and for Adrian, a big key to this game is going to be Chelsea Palmer. What do you say?
Absolutely. That last matchup against Trine, she wasn't there. So that was a big reason why that deficit was so huge. You know, the points in the paint was a big deficit. You talk about Trine's points in the paint numbers. They were 32 to Adrian's 16. Chelsea Palmer gets most of those for the Bulldogs. She is so dominant down there because not only can she just dominate in the paint, but she also is really explosive from the free throw line and very efficient as well, which I really like about her. So if you can't stop her, she's going to go to the free throw line and hit about 10 of those a game.
Yeah, very efficient, like you mentioned. Highest field goal percentage on the team. Also recently broke the school record, has over 800 rebounds, and is a top 5 scorer in school history with over 1,300 points. As we are almost underway here inside the Marilot. Stick with us. We got jump ball coming up.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a threat. Careful with your life, 'cause you know that it's a threat. It's a threat. You know I ain't letting up. My foot is on your neck. Yeah. Take my word for it. It's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a careful with your life, 'cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up. My foot is on your neck. Yeah. Take my word for it. It's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really want to flex my gifts, but I think it's my time. Let me check my wrist. You can never get my shine. I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the top. When it's just in my jeans and I ain't looking back, 'cause I'm feeling like Chris Cross. They can never slow me down, but they need to hate me. Now I'm feeling like Chris. Rock with the team, 'cause you know that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz. I might just blow my events. Whoa, I did it all for the feeling. Alive, but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every feeling.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
We're back live inside the Marilot Sports and Fitness Center here on Adrian College TV. It's the number 3 Trine University Thunder visiting here inside the Marilot to do battle with your 8-15 Adrian College Bulldogs. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined alongside Destin Foy. A big showing here on the final game of the regular season. And now kind of discussing Trine for a little bit, Dustin. They're very balanced attack. Leading scorer is Tara Bianowicz, and she's only a little bit over 10.5 points per game. So this is a very balanced attack and kind of tough to guard defensively.
Yeah, this is one of those teams where they don't have one individual person you could just isolate and try to neutralize. They have a very deep team, a team that also has some very explosive players that come off the bench. Going back to our last matchup against the Trine Thunder, they really outscored us off the bench. You know, they have 48 points off the bench compared to our 27. So this is a team that you're going to get points around from everywhere. So the Bulldogs really need to spread the floor, really need to almost play man-to-man, just always, you know, take priority for someone because you can't let anybody get hot.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough task for the Bulldogs. The starting five for Trine is Alyssa Argyle and Michaela Ardis in the backcourt. They're joined alongside Kayla Wildman, Tara Bianowicz, and Kelsey Taylor as Jay Hanna now announces the starting five for Adrian College. Trine coming in with a record of 21-2, 14-1 in conference play. Bulldogs are at 8-15, 5-10 in conference play. And trying to pull off the upset here on the final game of the regular season. We're nearing jump ball. We've got a great crew for you today. Andrew Black running the show at director. We've also got Forrest Vernier at top cam.
As both teams seem to be ready and warmed up.
Starting five for Adrian College has Katie Shannon and Kaya Warner at the two guard positions. They're joined with Jordan Phillips, Michaela Clement, and Chelsea Palmer. It's going to be Chelsea Palmer versus Kelsey Taylor for the jump ball. Adrian wins it, and they will get first possession, looking to start hot like they did against Hope this past Wednesday. Adrian came out strong in that first quarter. It's going to be a nice drive. Tough shot by Clement with the left hand. Left it short. Trine with the rebound, and now they're running. Bianowicz with a three off the mark. Chelsea Palmer with an early rebound. Palmer top three in the conference in that category. Kaya Warner gets a screen from Phillips. Warner swings it around. Jordan Phillips with a drive, kick in the corner. It's out of bounds. 50 seconds underway, still looking for our first basket here in this one.
Looked like she tried to get it to Kaya Warner there, just a wayward pass. Flies out of bounds. Trine basketball.
And this is game one of our doubleheader here inside the Marilot. The Adrian men's basketball team in action following this one against the Trine Thunder. Bianowicz was thinking about another three. Instead, she'll put it on the floor. Bounce pass inside to Taylor. Couldn't get it up and in. Good defense there by Palmer. Clement grabs the rebound.
Had the three, made the extra pass to look for the better shot, but just couldn't finish the layup.
Clement with a three of her own off the mark. Shannon couldn't get the rebound. There's Warner diving for it. She'll collide with number three of Trine. That's Michaela Ardis, and is called for a foul.
Both teams looking to get on the board first.
Yeah, trying to find their offensive rhythm here in this one. Trine is led by third-year man Andy Rang. Bulldogs coached by Kathy Morris in her 30th season here at the helm. This is a three-pointer, almost the same spot as Bianowicz. Same result as it was Kayla Wildman who couldn't connect. Phillips gives back to Clement, inside to Palmer. This is a matchup we'll be seeing all game long. Taylor against Palmer, and it's off the mark.
Both teams still struggling to find that first basket of the contest.
Taylor at the top of the key. She'll give to Ardis. Palmer switches on to Ardis, kicked out in the corner. Argyle loses her dribble, back out. Bianowicz, three-pointer, good. Trine on the board first with 7:38 to go in the first quarter.
Had enough space there on the outside for that wing three-pointer. Big shot to get the first basket of the contest.
Clement looking to answer. No good, but Phillips is right there in perfect positioning for the rebound.
Some miscommunication down low for Trine as the offensive rebound just bounces right in her hand and she's able to put it right back in.
Palmer tipped that pass, was trying to find Taylor. Alyssa Argyle with Katie Shannon on her. Puts it on the floor. Shannon with the takeaway.
Great defensive awareness.
Quick hands from Katie Shannon. This is a three-pointer from Phillips off the back heel and out. Michaela Ardis gets a screen from Taylor. Corner three for Bianowicz is off. Loose rebound goes to Trine. Drive by Argyle, kick out in the corner for three is off.
Another offensive rebound.
That's going to be blocked inside by Palmer and the rebound.
That's just what Palmer brings to the table on the defensive end. She blocks shots and will get the rebound.
Kaya Warner had an open look from distance but left it short. Bianowicz, another three-pointer. This one went halfway down and went out. As Palmer's pass intercepted Bianowicz one-on-one with Warner. Spin move out of bounds. A great defensive play by Kaya Warner to stop that fast break.
Great steal by Bianowicz. Completely just read that pass right there. As Argyle looks to inbound.
Gets it in, tough shot. Palmer has some good defense there on number 23 of Trine. That was Sam Underhills. Underhills kicks in the corner, Rachel Stewart. Gets it back, foot on the line, deep two, no good. Inside rebound for Kaya Warnett.
Both teams are really getting some good shots, but just not finding the bottom of the basket.
It's 3-2. We're nearly halfway gone in this first quarter. Chloe Gilbert looking for somewhere to go. Katie Shannon hit the floor away from the ball. Warnett now in control of it. 7 on the shot clock. Palmer gonna have to go. 4 seconds. Palmer, tough scoop shot, no good. Shannon with the rebound, and it goes! Adrian up 1. Under 5 to go in the first quarter.
Great hustle and awareness by Shannon, following the shot, putting it right back up, keeping the play alive for the Bulldogs.
Adrian coming out firing just like they did on Wednesday against number 2 Hope. Sophie Slonecker puts it on the floor and puts it in over Palmer.
Passing up the open three, just taking it right at the rim for the easier shot.
Shannon inside, that's Chloe Gilbert. Tough look, no good. Trine pulls down the rebound. It's Sydney Wagner pushing the floor. Wagner, beautiful feed inside around Palmer, but couldn't connect. There was Sam Underhills, and Chelsea Palmer grabs another board. Phillips in the corner. She'll give it to Warnett. Back to Phillips. Warnett looking for somewhere to go. Shot clock winding down. Palmer's going to hoist up a mid-range jumper. Couldn't get the roll. And there's going to be a foul that goes on Warnett, her first.
Yeah, on that last possession for the Bulldogs. Shot clock was winding down there. But I think she had a little bit more time. She could have maybe found a better shot or even set up that shot a little bit better there. Kind of went up a little too fast. Couldn't really get a good look at it.
Palmer gets a break. She's already up to 4 rebounds here just in the first quarter alone. Kaylee Argyle inside. Looking for somewhere to go is number 14, Sophie Slonecker, but she'll walk in the paint.
Loving the defense down low by the Bulldogs, not letting anything really free down there at all, really trapping all ball handlers down there, forcing that turnover on that last possession.
Assistant coach Katie Crawford running the bench for Adrian tonight. She's loving what she's seeing here through the first 6 minutes and some change. Warnett over to Gilbert. Gilbert kicks out in the corner. Shannon whips it back to Gilbert. Shot clock winding down. Warnett, three-pointer, no good. What a rebound from Warnett. Somehow kept it alive, trying to find Gilbert. Great hustle play, but Trine comes up with it. The Thunder out in transition. Underhills got blocked inside. Think Clement got a hand on it. We're going to get a foul that goes on Trine. It'll be Adrian basketball.
Just talk about just the hustle on both possessions for the Bulldogs, on offense and on defense. No, the shot didn't go in, but way to just follow your shot and hustle for the offensive rebound. No, you didn't stay with the ball, but those are the plays coaches love. And then going back on the other end, stopping the fast break points right there. Just great possessions on both ends for the Bulldogs.
Offense still trying to get into it, but the defense has been stellar for Adrian tonight. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. That's tipped out of bounds off of Trine. We're not looking for someone to get it inbounded to, and she throws it away, intercepted. Number 15, Sydney Wagner in transition, followed by Chloe Gilbert, and we'll head to the line for two.
Both teams being very aggressive defensively, not really allowing anything. Hence the score being so low. It's only 5-4, and it's only 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. As the Bulldogs make some substitutions, number 32, Jordan Phillips, will check in. Sub out Katie Shannon. As Sydney Wagner, the guard from Warsaw, Indiana, looks to take her first free throw.
Money on the first. Trine as a team shoots 70% from the line. That number's dipped just a bit in conference play at 68%. Wagner is perfect there on those two. 3-point edge for Trine. Warner in the corner, loses her dribble. She's trapped, has to find a way out, looking for somewhere to go. And we are going to get a time out on the floor. Or no, we're going to say a jump ball. I believe Coach Katie Crawford was trying to get a timeout in, but a jump ball was called before it.
Just the way on both teams, the way defenders are swarming ball carriers, really not allowing them to get anywhere freely. Has really just been, again, the key to this low-scoring game so far.
Slonecker working on Phillips. She'll kick it out and gets it back. Slonecker. That's Sydney Wagner. Over to Argyle. Wide open three. Off the mark. Offensive rebound goes to Trine. Slonecker has it. She'll feed it to Kaylee Argyle. To Alyssa Argyle. She can't hit. Another offensive rebound, and a foul is finally called on Adrian. It's going to be Brooke Brouwer heading to the line for two. Offensive rebounds right now, killing Adrian, giving Trine some extra opportunities. Bailey Taylor checks in for the Bulldogs, taking the spot of Kaya Warner. Trine so far yet to miss from the stripe. Largest lead of the afternoon. Trine has extended their lead to 5 with 1:38 to go in the first quarter. Gilbert kicks it out. Deep two off the mark, but gets the rebound. Chloe Gilbert, top of the key, is good from downtown. Jordan Phillips with a big triple.
A huge three-pointer that the Bulldogs needed. Really wanted to see the ball go in after a few trips, just unsuccessful runs at the rim.
Slonecker drives and kicks. That three-pointer is off the mark. It was Alyssa Argyle who couldn't connect. Adrian pulls down the rebound, running in transition. Courtney Crawford is blocked inside. Good chance to knot it up there, but Trine holds strong defensively. A drive, no good there. Back tap rebound goes to Trine. Top of the key, three is off the mark. Brower got a good look. Adrian has it next possession. Shot clock will be off. Bailey Taylor nearly losing it. Tipped out of bounds off of Kaylee Argyle.
As Chelsea Palmer for the Bulldogs checks back in. Also number 44, Kelsey Taylor, will also check back in for the Thunder.
It's going to be a matchup we'll be watching all game long. Nearly losing the handle there was Phillips. Shot clock winding down. Finds Wernette back out to Phillips. She's going to have to hoist a deep three. Left it short. Rebound goes to Adrian. Shot clock is off. Bulldogs are going to throw it out of bounds in kind of a interesting turn of events. As the shot was left short, there's a Thunder player that...
Yeah, Alyssa Argyle was holding her face
shaken
there.
up, yeah. So I think that's kind of where most of the players stopped after the missed three-point attempt from Phillips. But it's good to see Alyssa Argyle able to head to the bench.
Yeah.
Let's hope she's okay.
She might have got hit in the nose there. You know, you get hit in the nose, that almost shuts your whole system down. Your eyes start watering.
Thunder going to have to work quick. Sydney Wagner, 2 seconds down to one. Kick out, corner three at the buzzer is good. Michaela Ardis beats the buzzer to give the number 3 team in the country a 5-point lead after 10 minutes of play. But the Bulldogs are hanging tough with the Thunder. Don't go anywhere. 12-7 inside the mirror lot.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us, just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally. And
we're back live here on Adrian College TV. Bulldogs trailing the Thunder 12-7 here on the final game of the regular season. Adrian hanging tough with this nationally ranked team, this Trine Thunder squad. Taylor gives it to Ardis, Michaela Ardis, over to Wildman. Inside, Taylor, no good. Palmer couldn't grab the rebound. Trine with another offensive rebound. This one will hurt the Bulldogs as it's Kayla Wildman knocking it down from distance on the second chance.
Yeah, those offensive rebounds in the first quarter were killing the Bulldogs, but the Trine Thunder weren't really capitalizing. But now once you capitalize with that big three, those will start to hurt you.
That three-pointer was off from Jordan Phillips. She ranks second in the conference in three-point percentage at over 42.5, but couldn't hit there. Gets beat on the dribble drive by Rachel Stewart, who knocks it down. Stewart knocking down shots at a 57% clip this season. That gives her the #1 spot in the conference. And that extends the lead to double digits for Trine.
Yeah, 5 quick points by the Trine Thunder there.
Shannon gives to Taylor, Bailey Taylor. They'll work it inside to Chelsea Palmer, and a big 2 there for Chelsea inside.
Now those are the plays the Bulldogs like to see, getting it down low to Palmer, getting her warmed up.
Kayla Wildman worked quick but couldn't hit in the corner 3. Clement feeds inside to Palmer, nearly lost the handle. She does. Taylor hits the floor along with a hoist of other bodies. Shannon joined alongside, as did Phillips. Trine's Kayla Wildman hit the floor as well, and it'll be Thunder basketball. Trine with it, whips it inside. That's Michaela Ardis. Back out to Wildman. Nice jump step and got it.
Right off the front of the rim, just rolled in. Trine seems to have found their mark offensively.
Adrian back down double digits. Taylor gets a screen from Palmer. Was thinking about the 3. She'll like to give it to Clement. Clement tried to find Phillips. Who's that out on? It's going to be off of Adrian. It's going to be already the 7th turnover of the first half for the Bulldogs. Trine only with 2.
Still on the first half, those will add up eventually.
Wildman couldn't connect from distance. Taylor was battling with Shannon and Palmer. Katie Shannon ended up coming out with it. Jordan Phillips is going to be bumped on the drive by Kayla Wildman. It's going to be the first on Wildman. 7:13 still to go in the first half. 19-9, Trine on top. Ryan Cuddy joined alongside Destin Foy. Game 1 of a doubleheader here inside the Marilot Sports and Fitness Center. The men's team in action following the conclusion of this one as they play Trine, as there's another inbounded turnover. Bianowicz gives it out. That's Ardis on the drive. Nice move there. Couldn't connect was Rachel Stewart. Clement pulled down the rebound. Shannon now in transition. Finds Palmer, and then she got bumped. That foul is going to go on Stewart.
Talk about the defense for trying to come out in this second quarter. They've really just been getting after the Bulldog ball handlers, really just tipping every pass, hitting every ball that comes by them. And it's really just been aggressive, only allowing 2 points this entire quarter.
Yeah, outscoring the Bulldogs 7-2. In the second quarter of action, Katie Shannon, Chelsea Palmer, Michaela Clement, Jordan Phillips, and Kiara Wernette are on the floor for Adrian. Shannon gets it right back off the inbound. She got fouled and will head to the line for 2 free throws.
That was a good play, good pass there. Just couldn't finish on the layup, way to get fouled. Hopefully she capitalizes on these 2 free throws. As the first free throw for the senior for Lansing, Michigan won't fall.
Shannon on the season shooting 75% from the line. Splits them there. She's got 3 here this afternoon.
As Sydney Wagner for the Trine Thunder checks back in.
Taylor on Palmer, whips it inside. Foul called. Kayla Wildman will head to the line. Clement and Phillips are both there on defense. Let's see who gets charged with the foul. It's going to be on Jordan Phillips, her first.
That's Michaela Wildman. Hits her first free throw. Trine senior from Rockford, Michigan. As the second one is up and good.
Knocks them both down. Just a shade over 67.5% from the stripe this season for Wildman. Goes 2 for 2 there. The lead is 11 now for the visiting Thunder. Palmer gets an open look mid-range, left it short. Offensive rebound, though, goes to Wernette. She left it short as well. And Kelsey Taylor came down with the rebounds.
Now, those are 2 shots that you'll live with. You know, those are 2 of your scores that you think they will hit those shots, but unfortunately just the luck isn't running high for the Bulldogs as Kelsey Taylor takes it up and in.
Yeah, beat Palmer off the dribble there. The largest lead this afternoon for Trine. It's up to 13. Was a 5-point deficit at the end of the first quarter. Clement nearly losing the handle. Somehow kicked it out to Wernette. Kel Wernette over to Chelsea Palmer. Palmer, 7 seconds, puts it on the floor. Up, no good. Rebound Trine, and Wernette's going to be called for the foul. Kel Wernette was trying to get the jump ball, but she got tagged with the reach in before it. Her second of the half.
Yeah, Bulldogs still struggling to find some consistency offensively, as for Trine, really just almost hitting on all cylinders, finding points from all over the place, something that they're known for doing.
Trine on the season averages just under 75 points a game. Their offense still trying to find a full rhythm here in this first half. Adrian's done a good job in that first quarter. The second quarter is starting to get a little bit away from them as there's another triple. It's Kayla Wildman again. Timeout, Adrian, as the lead has ballooned to 16 with 5:21 still to go in the first half. Thunder up 26-10 on your Adrian Bulldogs. Stick with us here inside the Merrill.
You're going to college. All the hard work's paid off. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. New friends, new athletic teams, new musical groups, new student government to get involved in, 85 organizations. It's going to be amazing. And I think one of the first things that you'll realize when you get here,
coming in out of the timeout now with 5:20 to go in the first half, it'll be Chloe Gilbert setting up the offense for Adrian College. She hands it off to Alexis Silman. Gilbert with it. Screen comes from Palmer, and she is going to move the pivot foot, refs say. It's going to be a travel and another turnover on the Bulldogs.
Turnovers have been costly for the Bulldogs in this first half.
They're up to 9 turnovers now compared to Trine's only 2. Tara Bianowicz hits another triple.
Back-to-back threes for the Trine Thunder as this lead just continues to grow.
It's up to 19 now. Adrian still with only 3 points here in the second quarter. After a strong showing in the first. Palmer with the left hand, got blocked. That was Bianowicz with the help defense, but a good job by Palmer to tip it off of Bianowicz, I believe, and keep possession with Adrian.
Trine has done a good job of trying to neutralize Palmer. Sitting in that second player at her right when she makes that turn towards the rim. Great defense.
Phillips to Silman, back to Phillips. Jordan Phillips is going to have to hoist it up. Shot clock winding down as that missed the rim, and a shot clock violation is called on Adrian with 4:16 still to go in the first half.
Yeah, defensively trying not allowing Adrian to really get anything, forcing them to take up that entire shot clock or turn it over.
We're going to get a whistle that's going to go on Adrian away from the play. Katie Shannon called with the foul.
Yeah, just completely just ran through that screen there.
Wildman gives to Bianowicz, has another open three, and knocks it down. Tara Bianowicz is money from distance so far. It's now 32-10. Bianowicz has 9, all coming from behind the long line.
And those are 3 straight three-pointers from the Thunder. You allow them to get some rhythm down there. Those points will add up, and this lead will continue to grow.
Silman gives in the corner. Katie Shannon trying to get it to Palmer. Palmer, it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Trine, actually. It's going to be Sam Underhill's. Shot clock, though, at 3 seconds, so Adrian's going to have to set something up here on the out-of-bounds play.
Have to get something right away, something quick.
They get it to Silman. She'll have a step back, got blocked, and another shot clock violation. This Trine defense now really starting to swarm Adrian on offense.
Yeah, it's starting to frustrate them, getting their grills. Again, forcing them to take up that entire shot possession or turn the ball over, one or the other. Not allowing them any points, it seems like, in this second quarter.
Tara Bianowicz. They swing it around. It's now Kaylee Argyle putting it on the floor. Around the taller Chelsea Palmer, and somehow got it to fall.
And a 20-3 run for the Trine Thunder in this second quarter. Just exploding out of the break.
Clement trying to force feed it inside to Palmer. It's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Trine. Head coach Andy Orang expressing his displeasures with that call. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Chloe Gilbert will inbound. Gilbert trying to find someone to trigger it into. And that's going to be taking too long on the inbound for Adrian. And this second quarter continuing to unravel for the home team as the Thunder have started to pick it up here in the second quarter. Slonecker. We're going to get a whistle. That's going to go on Trine. Sam Underhills gets called, the 6'1" junior from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Gilbert, Silman, Clement, Crawford, and Shannon are the 5 on the floor for Adrian. Gilbert to Shannon. Shannon with a corner 3, it goes! A big triple from Katie Shannon.
Maybe this is a three-pointer that the Bulldogs need to find some momentum to crack into this lead here.
Bianowicz had a good look to answer back with a lay-in, couldn't hit, but got the offensive rebound. She'll get it back in the corner. Talking about taking the wind out of your sails, Tara Bianowicz.
Yeah, answering right back with another three-pointer of her own. She's hit a few of those already early this afternoon.
Nice move by Gilbert to get around the defender, and she got fouled on the shot attempt, and will get 2 free throws at the line. It's going to be Kaylee Argyle with a foul on Trine. (37-13). Gilbert can't hit the first. 91 seconds to go in the first half. This is game 1 of a doubleheader inside the Marilot Sports and Fitness Center. Gilbert splits them at the line. Katie Slonecker, they swing it across. Kaylee Argyle. Up top, a drive. Kicking it back out. Slonecker from deep. Katie Slonecker. And it's all going well for Trine from distance here.
Yeah, I believe that's maybe their fourth or fifth three-pointer of this second quarter alone. The threes have just been on the money as Trine picks up another turnover.
Running in transition, Katie Sloanecker. Over to number 14, that's Sophie Sloanecker. Out to Argyle for three. It goes, Kaylee Argyle. Trine seemingly cannot miss. They have exploded here in the second quarter. They've got 31 in the second. Outscoring Adrian 31-7. And their lead is 43-14. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Crawford gonna have to go quick, too strong. And the third shot clock violation of the first half. And now Trine takes over. Shot clock is off with 10.5 seconds to play. Kaylee Argyle will set it up. It was Michaela Ardis. She's off the floor, but she had a buzzer-beating three in the first quarter. And this one is good. Katie Sloanecker. Right before the buzzer sounds, Adrian won't get a shot off. And an emphatic end to the first half for the visiting Trine Thunder. It's all going well for the number 3 team in the country as we have the second half of action coming up in just about 15 minutes. It's 46-14, Adrian with a whole lot of work to do in the second half.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
46-14 for Trine after 20 minutes of play. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined alongside Destin Foy. And Destin, sometimes when you're on, you're on. 2 for 10 in the first quarter for Trine from distance. They amped it up to 8 of 10 in that second quarter.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. We were up here talking about it, that they were just hitting them consecutively back to back, and that just really just led to that extreme run. Really just outscored the Bulldogs total 34-7 in the second quarter alone, which really why you see the lead what it is right now, just a tale of two halves. You know, Bulldogs held the defense up to Trine really well. They only allowed 12 points in the first quarter, but then you give up 34, hence the big deficit. So we'll see what's going on in the second half.
Yeah, this Trine defense too has also really stepped it up in the second quarter. Forcing, really just swarming Adrian, not a whole lot of opportunities. It's another shot clock violation. That's the 4th we've seen on Adrian so far. So the Bulldogs with a whole lot of work to do here in the second half. Tara Bianowicz left it short. She was on fire from distance in that first half. As there's an offensive rebound, and it's a putback for Kelsey Taylor. Taylor's got 4 now in this one. Clement thought about the 3, put it on the floor, tried to thread the needle to Palmer. Shannon was there to pick it up. They reset 10 on the shot clock. Palmer working on Taylor, kicks it out. Another tough offensive set. Phillips over to Warner. Warner's gonna have to hoist it up. She does, and it's left short. And another shot clock violation for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and those have really been killer. The Trine defense has been all over the Bulldogs today. 15 turnovers for the Bulldogs in the first half. That's usually what a team gives up in an entire game, not let alone in one half of play. So the Bulldogs hopefully talked about that in halftime. Talked about ball security. You don't want to give up any more easy possessions to give up this lead, as Chelsea Palmer takes it up right away.
.48-16 is the score. Trine on top. 2 minutes gone by now here in the third quarter. Michaela Ardis gives to Tara Bianowicz inside. Kelsey Taylor working on Chelsea Palmer. Clement there helped initially. Taylor got around Palmer, couldn't hit the first shot. Second chance wouldn't go. Another offensive rebound and a travel on Taylor as Palmer was helped out alongside Kaya Warner on defense there.
Yeah, great defense, but just great hustle. Getting those offensive rebounds, almost, I think it was like 2 of those in just one possession right there alone.
A deep 3 from Jordan Phillips is off the mark. Try and pull down the rebound. Alyssa Argyle is going to be fouled by Katie Shannon as she was trying to play close defense. Offensive rebounds, like you mentioned, 11 for Trine, 7 for the Bulldogs, so they've been doing some work on the offensive glass as well. Kayla Wildman swings it around. Bianowicz was thinking about the 3, gave it to Taylor. Taylor on the floor, kicks it out. 5 on the shot clock, bounce pass, beautiful find of Bianowicz, left it short. Taylor with the rebound, and got it.
Kelsey Taylor's been dominant so far in this third quarter. Really just been getting after the boards. And with that offensive rebound right there, chopping up 2 points.
Palmer got a look and knocked it down on the mid-range jumper. Palmer only 4 points now. She had 2 in the first half. Has 2 now here in the second.
Trine's done a great job of neutralizing her offensively, knowing that that's a player that the Bulldogs really want to key into and get it going.
Palmer is going to be called for the foul as that's Kelsey Taylor heading to the line.
Yeah, Kelsey Taylor, the 6'2" senior from Louisville, Kentucky. as the
Taylor
first
left
one.
the first one short.
Probably some help from the crowd here.
A solid showing here inside the Marilot. Got the band out here as well. Taylor shooting 66% from the line this season. As Chloe Gilbert now will check in. It's a 32-point advantage. Kelsey Taylor splits them from the line. 51-18 in favor of the Thunder. Wernette nearly lost the handle. Gave it to Chloe Gilbert. Over to Wernette. Chelsea Palmer trying to get spacing inside. Beautiful find from Wernette to Palmer.
This is what the Bulldogs need to do to come to this lead. Find ways to get your playmakers the ball.
Feed inside. 3 bodies around number 4. That was Kayla Wildman. Great defense from the Bulldogs. And we're going to get a jump ball, much to the displeasure of the home faithful here inside the Marilot.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad call, but it was really a late call. You know, the players really walked away, so a lot of people in the crowd thought, all right, she's just gone, but it was, you know, there was contact for the jump ball, just a late whistle there.
So Tara Bianowicz will inbound. She'll get it to Sam Underhills. Tara Bianowicz over to Underhills. Clement nearly had the takeaway on the help defense. They'll swing it out into the corner. And of course it goes. Alyssa Argyle from distance. Picking up where they left off in the second quarter. Trine knocks down their first triple in the third.
Yeah, that first triple, they're going to look to see more of those going in.
Clement got a good look on the mid-range jumper. Nice two-man game between Clement and Phillips.
That mid-range shot, you saw Chelsea Palmer hit one of those earlier. That's a shot that's working for the Bulldogs. Keep going after it. Try to get some points on the board. Find something that works.
Palmer with the block inside on Underhills.
Great defense down low by Palmer. She's calling for it.
Lost the handle.
And lost the handle. Would have been a great, just overall, both possession play by the Bulldogs. The block on the one end, the score on the other. Just wasn't meant to be. Probably the momentum driver that they really needed right now to cut into this huge deficit at home.
Rachel Stewart has it. They'll swing it across. Number 15 now controls that. Sydney Wagner. Over to Sophie Sloanecker. Good ball movement here by Trine. Shot clock winding down though. Down to 1 second. That one got blocked in a beautiful defensive possession. Kaylee Argyle had to hoist up a tough shot. And a Bulldog defender got a hand on it.
Back-to-back good defensive possessions for the Bulldogs. This is what you like to see if you want to try to make a comeback into this game.
Can see here on nearly a broken down possession that was Carol Wernette who got her hand on that shot. As the ref's now discussing with Chelsea Palmer as she will head to the bench. So 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Adrian down 54-22. Trine with a takeaway. Sydney Wagner working on Clement. Blows by and a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul. That's going to go on Chloe Gilbert. First free throw will go, and as we are here in February is Cancer Awareness Month, and in partnership with the Lymphoma Research Foundation public relations majors at Adrian College are helping raise awareness about young adult lymphoma. Each year, nearly 90,000 young adults ages 15 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer and lymphoma. The most common type of blood cancer accounts for nearly 1 in 5 young adult cancer diagnoses. Help raise awareness and support the work of our Adrian College students by following PRUSH, that's P-R-U-S-H, Creatives Trivia Contest on Instagram, which is going to be held February 21st through the 24th. Using hashtag ACLymphoma, hashtag LRF advocacy, hashtag lymphoma awareness can help bring awareness towards lymphoma during this important month. As Kaya Warner gets 2 more for Adrian. Inside, Sam Underhill is with a nice hook shot for 2.
Nice touch down low to finish at the rim.
Chloe Gilbert tried to find number 5. That was Kaya Warner. We're going to get a foul and a push that's going to go on Trine. It's going to be on Sydney Wagner.
Shades of the first quarter here as both teams kind of struggling to find some rhythm offensively, but the defense has really just been the driving force of this quarter.
Warner gives it to Gilbert, back to Warner. Clement thinking about the 3, she'll take it, no good. Offensive rebound by Wernette, too strong on the putback. Crawford tried to hit the floor, here comes Wernette diving in, ball goes flying about 5 rows up, and it's gonna be out of bounds on Adrian on a wild play.
You like the hustle there though, you like to fight for the ball, down big. Any possession counts.
Very evenly played third quarter. 11 points for Trine, 10 for the Bulldogs. Number 20 is in the corner. That's Rachel Stewart. He'll swing it around. Wagner. He'll give it inside. It's Stewart once more. And Crawford with a nice interception there. Read the play beautifully. Clement, cross to Wernette. Wernette, beautiful move, splits the defenders, couldn't connect. Offensive rebound goes out to Warner, who knocks it down from distance. Kaya Warner in the corner for 3.
Huge three-pointer. Something that get the crowd and the sideline into the game. Maybe that'll give them the momentum spark they need as the ball hits the floor again. Jump ball.
Another jump ball. So some scrappy defensive play. Possession arrow in favor of the Thunder, so we'll stay on this side of the floor.
And you mentioned the evenly matchups in this third quarter points-wise. What really just spread the points differential in the second quarter was the three-pointers. You really haven't seen Trine attack the Bulldogs from the 3 like they did in that second quarter.
Some incredible hustle these past few minutes from Kiara Wernette, soaring through the air, able to intercept the inbound and force a foul on Trine. Wernette's nearly flying into the stands, hitting the floor. Adrian battling here in the third. Crawford gives it to number 5, Kaya Warner. Phillips on the dribble drive will kick it out to Shannon. We'll get a travel before that.
Yeah, the Achilles heel of the Bulldogs today, the turnovers, 15 of those in the first half alone. And it seems to almost around 4 of those so far in this third quarter.
Yeah, up to 20 now for the game. Or, pardon me, 21. That was the 21st turnover for Adrian. Thinking about the 3 was Kaylee Argyle. She'll put it on the floor. Nice finish inside for 2. 60 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, passing up that three-pointer that they were really attacking them with in the second quarter for a better look down low with the floater. Good shot.
Warner makes a beautiful move with the left hand. It goes.
He called for the travel.
But we'll get a travel once more.
Refs calling that travel pretty tightly all day.
I got to know that on the floor, too, as we have 40 seconds to go now. As there's once more, we're not hitting the floor, gives it to Courtney Crawford.
Putting everything on the line in this last regular season game.
Warnett gives to Crawford, kicks it out, extra pass. Phillips for three off the mark. Crawford tried to get in there for a rebound. We're going to get a foul. That's going to go on Warnett. That's going to be her third. Kara Warnett, no points, but something you won't see on the stat sheet is the hustle she's displayed here in the third.
Absolutely. You've seen her all day in the game today. That's why you play these minutes, making these hustle plays.
Driving kick, open look was off the mark. We're going to get a foul away from the play. It was Sierra Hinz who couldn't hit from deep. And then the foul was a loose ball call. That's going to go on Brooke Brower, the 6-foot freshman from Big Rapids, Michigan. So 4 seconds. Adrian going to have to hoist up something here from half court. Left short from Kaya Warner. And that will do it from the third quarter. Adrian with a much better third quarter, but still a whole lot of work to do going to the fourth. It's 59-27 here on Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are
Fourth quarter of play, ready to get underway here on Adrian College TV. I'm Ryan Cuddy, joined alongside Destin Foy. 59-27. Trine opens up the fourth quarter with possession and the lead. They'll take a quick three off the mark. So you mentioned that third quarter kind of mirrored the first quarter, and then the second quarter, Trine really took off on threes. Now here in the fourth quarter, kind of Trine going back to what they had working later in that first half.
Yeah, trying to just build on this lead, and then the Bulldogs kind of, again, doing the same. That Achilles heel, the turnover, you see it right there again. Both teams just, again, doing what they've been doing. But hopefully the Bulldogs could try to do something, flip the script a little bit to make this a little bit more competitive as this fourth quarter begins.
Thinking about the three was Michaela Ardee. She put it on the floor and got tied up. Palmer helped alongside Warner. And a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Adrian.
Bulldogs looking to find some kind of spark offensively, some momentum, a big three, an and one play by Chelsea Palmer, something to get everybody in this arena going before it's too late.
Palmer, miscommunication, was trying to hand it off to Warner, kept it alive, got it back to Warner for three, off the mark. Katie Shannon with the rebound. 20 seconds back up on the shot clock now. Palmer inside of Clement. Scoop shot will go. Michaela Clement with a beautiful finish. She's got 6. 59-29, Trine on top. Clement with the help defense. Going to be called for a foul. It was Alyssa Argyle, the 5'9" junior from Freeland, Michigan, who hit the floor. But here's a second look at this great finish from Clement.
Yeah, great pass by Palmer.
That pass through the hands of Bianowicz. So a silly mistake there from Trine. Haven't seen much of those easy mistakes from the Thunder here in this one.
Yeah, they've done a really good job of protecting the basketball.
Shannon gives it to Clement. We're going to get a foul away from the play. Taylor and Palmer both on the floor in the paint. We're going to get a foul that's going to go on Taylor, I'm sure. It will, her second. Katie Shannon in the corner. Palmer trying to find positioning with Taylor. Shannon looks elsewhere. 8 on the shot clock. Phillips over to Warner. Now they find Palmer inside. Taylor with beautiful defense. May have gotten a hand on it. Loose ball. Jump ball. And it's Adrian basketball with 1 second on the shot clock. Or it's going to be Trine basketball. Possession error just hasn't been updated on the scores table. I'm pretty sure the last jump ball was Adrian's possession.
It was.
And then, yeah, the scores table still has it with Adrian, but I'm pretty sure should have been Trine's. So now, Trine with possession and a 30-point advantage. Bianowicz holds on to the pass. Inside, wide open is Taylor. And that's what Bianowicz does. She's been hitting so consistently from deep. Palmer comes shades up to help, and Taylor was left uncovered.
Yeah, you attract somebody on the double team, there's going to be somebody wide open. You find somebody with some good basketball awareness to find an open teammate, easy points.
Phillips was thinking about the deep three. Instead, she'll hand it off to Clement, who will take a three. Can't hit. Rebound goes to the Thunder. They're out and running. They have a wide open look, and it wouldn't go. That was Alyssa Argyle. As we're going to get a couple platoon swaps at the next dead ball for both teams. Another turnover, Trine in transition. Bounce pass inside. Shot no good, but a foul is called. And 2 free throws coming up for Michaela Ardis.
Yeah, 2 huge group substitutions for both teams.
So the new 5 that's out there for the black and gold is going to be Kiara Wernette, Chloe Gilbert, Bailey Taylor, Alexis Silman, and Courtney Crawford. Ardis is off on the first free throw. China's Michaela Ardis, Sam Underhills, Sophie Slonecker, Rachel Stewart. The second free throw will fall. As Kaylee Argyle will now check in for Michaela Ardis. And the 5th on the floor is for Trine is number 23, Sam Underhills. 62-29. Gilbert hands it off. Wernette, corner 3 off the mark. Rachel Stewart gives it to Sophie Slonecker. Swinging around, that was Katie Slonecker trying to find someone. They get it to Sam Underhills, and a beautiful post move.
Yeah, I believe she's done that before already. She has great touch around the rim as Trine continues to pour it on in this 4th quarter.
Under 6 to play now. It's 64-29, tipped out of bounds off of Trine. That was Rachel Stewart with the quick hands on Kiara Wernette.
A big Trine steal. It's not going to make it easy for you. Still. being very aggressive defensively.
Stewart with another hand on the ball there. Nearly took it away from Gilbert. 6 on the shot clock. Taylor's going to have to hoist up a 3. No good. And we're going to get a push away from the ball. It's going to be a loose ball foul. It's going to go on Katie Slonecker of Trine. So Adrian now with a new possession. Gilbert gets it in easily to Crawford. Gilbert has Sophie Slonecker working on her. Goes around the back. Up top, Taylor puts it on the floor. 5 on the shot clock. Chloe Gilbert got the defender up with the pump fake and had a clean look on the shot but couldn't connect. As Wernette with a hand in the passing lane and comes up with the interception.
And Wernette's just been all over the place for the Bulldogs, hustling all over the floor. Diving for loose balls, tipping for open passes.
Wernette has a look from distance. No good. Tap rebound goes to Trine. As we'll get a foul, that's going to be on Wernette, her 4th. As we got 5 more substitutions coming to the game for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Sydney Hammis, Olivia Green, Sarah Cervantes, Kylie Skidmore, and Riley Campbell. .455 to go in the 4th quarter. After a sluggish start in the 1st quarter for Trine. They pulled away in the 2nd. Adrian's played much tighter here in the 3rd and 4th quarter, but still that 2nd half deficit's been a lot to overcome. Olivia Green had a block. Trying to save it for Trine was Brooke Bauer, but she stepped out of bounds doing so.
Yeah, you mentioned that 2nd quarter explosion, just going 8 for 10 in the 2nd quarter alone from 3. It's just something you can't overcome. 8 threes in a game is tough, but eight threes in 1 quarter alone is just ridiculous.
Yeah, tough to overcome that when your opponent was as hot as Trine was in that 2nd quarter. Sarah Cervantes, the sophomore from Flat Rock, Michigan, couldn't connect. Got her own rebound along the baseline, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gives it to Skidmore, pass fake, drive, and a foul. The 5'5" freshman from Riverview, Michigan will head to the line for 2. Skidmore is off on the 1st. The foul went on Wagner. Skidmore splits them at the stripe. Free throws have also been big in this one. Trine 9 of 12. Adrian only 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Good help defense from Hammis has the takeaway. Hammis out and running, trying to find Olivia Green too far out in front.
Yeah, just a little too much on that pass there. Right idea, too strong.
So 3:51 to go here on Adrian College TV. Make sure to subscribe to Adrian College TV on YouTube. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter to always stay up to date with Adrian College athletics. Never miss any of your favorite Adrian College sports teams in action. Live for free and in HD on YouTube. Nice tip there from Skidmore, and she has the takeaway. Went to Hammis, gave it back to Skidmore. Up ahead, trying to find Cervantes, somehow kept it alive. Trapped in the corner, got it to Hammis. Trying to find Green, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Trine. So Sydney Hammis now will step up to the line for 2 free throws. Adrian as a team shoots 65% from the line. Under 50 though tonight.
Yeah, as both of those free throws are no good.
Sydney Wagner receives the pass from Sierra Hines. Open three-point look for Trine. That was off the mark. Hines with the rebound, though, for Trine. Pull up mid-range jumper wouldn't go. That was number 15, Sydney Wagner. Another offensive rebound, though, for the visitors. Brower got a look and connects.
Three-pointer that we haven't seen from the Thunder in a while. But again, those are huge shots that continue to build on this ginormous lead here at the Maryland Sports and Fitness Center.
Riley Campbell, the senior, gave it to Skidmore, no-look pass, was trying to find Green. Cervantes was there to pick it up. Campbell, deep three, no good. In transition, Trine's three is off the mark for Sierra Hines. Another offensive rebound, another three-point look. No good. Adrian pulls down the rebound as Skidmore was trying to get it up ahead to Campbell but couldn't do so.
And as the turnover bug rears his head again for the Bulldogs as Riley Campbell exits the floor.
Houston Stout checks in for Trine. Maya Shiri checks in for Adrian. 2 to go here in the fourth quarter. Nice takeaway there. Shiri had the deflection. Cervantes was there to pick it up. Hammis with a dribble drive to Green. Nice pump fake and connects from mid-range. Got the defender in the air. Waited just a split second and then had an open look. Olivia Green had 8 points against Hope on Wednesday. Good for second on the team in scoring that game. Green had good defense there on Brower. Skidmore came down with the rebound. Cervantes nearly lost the handle. Lost her dribble, gives it to Hammis. Inside to Green. Beautiful feed and a beautiful finish for Olivia Green.
Some late baskets here for the Bulldogs. As the clock winds down as this game fades away.
That shot was off the mark, and a foul is going to be called on Trine. That's on Kirsten Stout, her first for the freshman. That'll lead to free throws as the Adrian now in the bonus. Tiana Matt checks in for the first time for the Thunder, the 5'7" freshman from Victoria, British Columbia. Skidmore off on both the free throws. Rebound, though, goes to Green, who finds Hammis, no good. And we are going to get a try and rebound and a whistle. Jump ball, so possession will stay with Adrian. Hammis will inbound, gets it to Green. Green, jumper, short, rebound Cervantes. Cervantes finds Shiri. Shiri over to Green. Cervantes from distance, no good. Rebound is going to go to Adrian, but a foul will go on the Bulldogs as well, so it'll be Trine possession.
Yeah, both teams still hitting the floor, diving for balls, still being pretty aggressive with only 30 seconds left to go in this game. This looks like be Trine's last possession.
Game clock and shot clock separated by about 2 seconds. That three-pointer is good for Tiana Matt. Shot clock is off. Bulldogs will get last possession here. Shiri inside of Cervantes. 2 seconds. Cervantes hoists it up, left it short, and that'll do it as the number 3 team in the country continues to roll as they will now win their 12th in a row against this Bulldog squad. And Dustin Adrian has got to be happy with the way they played for 3 quarters of this game, but that second quarter, it just got away from them.
Yeah, that second quarter really just completely just took the game away. You hit 8 threes in 1 quarter. That's just, you can't really defend that. I don't believe the Bulldogs probably hit 8 threes in this game, let alone in 1 quarter. So that's just tail of the tape there. Defensively, the Bulldogs played a really good game against a nationally ranked team. They got after some shots. In some quarters they held them to very low amounts of points. But, that second quarter, can't really defend 8 threes.
Yeah, awesome moment there as Chelsea Palmer embracing the last time. She'll be here on court inside the Marilot. And, yeah, 3-pointers were a huge, huge key in this one. 13 of 31 for Trine. Adrian, only 3 of 21. So, really, again, kind of the whole telltale story right there, like you mentioned, as that will do it for Game 1 of this 2-game doubleheader on Adrian College TV. The Trine Thunder women's team comes in and knocks off your Bulldogs as the men's team will try to get revenge in about a little over a half-hour time on Adrian College TV. We'll have all the action for you here inside the Marilot. Thunder win it 70-34.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus,